Well, US Vice President JD Vance was confronted by a question from an Indian student in the United States, prompting renewed scrutiny of the much-disputed H-1B visa policy. Now, speaking at the University of Mississippi, this was during a Turning Point USA event on April 14th. Vance acknowledged issues within the visa system, while also referencing his own family, in-laws specifically, to make broader remarks on immigration. Vance said there is a lot of fraud in the system, while quickly adding that this doesn't rule out the role which immigrants have played in building America.
You heard me talk about H-1B fraud, because I think there is a lot of fraud in the H-1B system. And I think you can believe on the one hand that there's a lot of fraud in the H-1B system, while also believing that there are people who have come to the United States in the past who have enriched this country. And look, I'm married to the daughter of immigrants from India, and, I love my in-laws, and they're great people, and they've been great contributors to the United States of America.
Now, bringing his own life into focus, Vance pointed out that he is married to a daughter of an Indian immigrant, adding that his Indian father-in-law never urged him to take decisions based on India's interests.
Who came from India, who moved to the United States, who got an education and became an American citizen, that never once in my life has he ever said, you have to do this or you should do this because it's in the best interest of the country that I came from.
Vance also went on to say that once someone becomes an American, their primary duty is clear: to keep America first and foremost. Now, the US Vice President has critiqued the H-1B visa system for years now. In 2022, Vance described it as, and I quote here, an unholy alliance between government and our biggest corporations, arguing that it pushes down wages for American workers. He also highlighted cases where companies laid off US employees while continuing to bring in foreign workers on H-1B visas. Under President Donald Trump, the H-1B system has already seen major changes, with a steep $100 fee now levied for new visa applications, which was introduced last year to discourage outsourcing heavy hiring. Similarly, government checks have been tightened, and scrutiny of immigrants has increased, among other measures.